Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about the 7 foods you must never ever eat, okay?
Ever tried to impress a date with your culinary skills only to realize you've just served them a dish of disaster? Let me tell you a story. Picture this: candlelit dinner, romantic music playing, and a plate of what you thought was a healthy gourmet meal. But instead of a swoon-worthy reaction, you get a grimace, a polite nod, and an awkward silence. Turns out your choice of ingredients was more faux pas than foodie. Yes, even that fancy soy protein isolate you thought was a smart choice. Talk about a dinner date disaster. Now, we're not saying you're a bad cook. Perhaps, like many of us, you're simply misguided about what constitutes healthy food. And that's where we could all use a little professional guidance. So, to avoid these culinary catastrophes, we've turned to Dr. Berg, a renowned expert in health and nutrition, to guide us through the top 7 foods we should steer clear of. Our first offender might surprise you. It's commercial orange juice. Now you might be thinking, but it's packed with vitamin C, right? Well, yes, but there's a catch. Commercial orange juice is often heavily processed and loaded with added sugars. This high sugar content can lead to a spike in your blood sugar levels, causing an energy crash afterwards. And that's not the kind of morning jumpstart you were hoping for, was it? Unlike whole oranges, commercial orange juice lacks fiber, which is crucial for slowing the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. Moreover, the pasteurization process it undergoes can strip the juice of its natural nutrients, leaving behind a beverage that's far removed from the original fresh fruit. So, you're not just consuming empty calories, but you're missing out on essential nutrients too. So, next time you're reaching for that glass of OJ, remember, it might be more harmful than healthy. Next on our list are soy protein isolates. Now you might think of soy as a healthy alternative to animal proteins, but here's the catch. Soy protein isolates are not as innocent as they seem. Unlike traditional soy foods, these are heavily processed, stripping away many of the beneficial nutrients. But the real kicker is how they could potentially mess with your hormones. You see, they contain phytoestrogens, compounds that mimic estrogen in the body. This can lead to an imbalance, causing a myriad of health issues, especially in women. And don't forget, most soy crops are genetically modified. That means you're not just getting a dose of deceptive proteins, but also a cocktail of pesticides and herbicides. So, before you reach for that soy protein shake, remember, it's not always the health hero it's made out to be. So, think twice before you opt for that soy protein shake. Our third culprit is a sweet but deadly syrup, HFCS. Yes, we're talking about high fructose corn syrup, that ubiquitous ingredient found in everything from soda to salad dressings. It might sweeten your food, but it's far from sweet for your health. You see, unlike other sugars, HFCS is processed by your liver, not your stomach. This can lead to a buildup of fat in the liver, a condition known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And that's just the start. The overconsumption of HFCS can also contribute to obesity and type 2 diabetes. It's a double whammy of health hazards. And here's the kicker. HFCS is often hiding in plain sight, lurking in foods you'd never suspect. It's in your breakfast cereals, your ketchup, even your bread. So next time you're at the supermarket, take a moment to check those ingredient lists. Remember, not all sweet things are good for your health. Moving on, let's talk about commercial meat with nitrates. Now, who doesn't love a good steak or a juicy hamburger? But here's the catch. Many commercial meats are cured with nitrates, and these aren't your friendly neighborhood ingredients. Nitrates are used to preserve color and extend shelf life. Sounds harmless, right? Wrong. Research has shown that nitrates can convert into nitrosamines in your body, and these nitrosamines aren't invited to your health party. They've been linked to various forms of cancer, including stomach and colorectal cancers. Even the World Health Organization classifies processed meats as carcinogenic. So, what's the solution? Opt for nitrate-free meats. They might not last as long on the shelf, but they're kinder to your body. Look for labels that say no nitrates or nitrites added. Remember, your health is worth more than a longer-lasting sandwich. So, save your health and choose nitrate-free meats. Our fifth food to avoid is commercial milk with RBST. Now, this one might be a bit of a surprise. Milk, after all, has been a staple in many of our diets since childhood. But here's the catch. Not all milk is created equal. Commercial milk often contains RBST, a synthetic hormone given to cows to boost milk production. Sounds harmless, right? A little more milk never hurt anyone. But here's the twist. RBST has been associated with a number of health risks. Scientific studies have linked it to early puberty in children, an increased risk of breast cancer in women, and prostate cancer in men. And the real kicker? there's no taste difference. So, you could be sipping on a hormone cocktail without even knowing it. A chilling thought, isn't it? So, next time you're reaching for that milk carton, check the label. You might just save yourself from a whole lot of unnecessary health risks. Next up, we have TV dinners. Ah, the deceptive allure of a meal ready in minutes. But here's the rub. TV dinners are typically loaded with sodium, which can lead to high blood pressure and other health issues. Not to mention, these quick-fix meals often skimp on essential nutrients our bodies need to thrive. Sure, they're easy and fast, but at what cost? Remember, convenience should never come at the cost of your health. Finally, we have fruits from third-world countries. It's a colorful assortment that can be deceptively appealing. But here's the kicker. These fruits may be laced with harmful pesticides that skirt around strict regulations. Countries with less stringent safety standards can use chemicals that are banned elsewhere, posing a potential health risk. It's a fruity foe indeed, hiding in plain sight on your kitchen counter. So, know your fruits and where they come from. Let's recap on what we've learned today. We've taken a deep dive into the world of food, and it's clear that not all that glitters is gold. Commercial orange juice, while a breakfast staple for many, is often laden with added sugars and lacks the fiber and nutrients of the whole fruit. Soy protein isolates, touted as a plant-based protein powerhouse, can disrupt hormonal balance and nutrient absorption. High fructose corn syrup, a common sweetener, can lead to obesity and heart disease. Commercial meat with nitrates and milk with RBST are both examples of how production processes can compromise food safety and quality. TV dinners, while convenient, often contain unhealthy levels of sodium and preservatives. And fruits from third-world countries may be treated with harmful pesticides or not meet the food safety standards we're accustomed to. Remember, what you eat matters. Choose wisely and stay healthy.